Hey everybody, welcome back. I've taken a few days off due to some personal issues, but I am back opening up more baseball card packs. I do have a new box that I just got that I'm highly excited about, which I'll introduce in just a moment. As normal, I have my tiers with the less potential and working our way up, and we'll start with the lower end and go up. Did just get a box of 1987 Fleer, so I'm really excited about that. Uh, I did open up one pack last night after I got it. I did find a Nolan Ryan in the very first pack. Um, good news is that is a sign that that is not a searched box. So I'm really excited about it. So hopefully we'll find something big in there today. We'll go ahead and introduce the packs as we get to them. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the lower end as I always do. Sometimes these end up being the cards where I get the best cards out of the packs, and sometimes we do get some really good ones. If you joined me a few weeks ago, you saw me open up a box where one of them just kind of fell off to the side. Oh, here it is. I did in one single pack. I did of 87 Donruss. I did get Barry Bonds, Bo Jackson, Greg Maddux, which I still can't believe, even though it's been over a week. And so, really excited. We're going to see what we can find here. Starting off, we are going to go with a 1991 Donruss. Series 2, not the best series. Not a lot of high value cards in here, but we're going to open up and see what we can find. Starting off, we do have a Todd Hundley second year card. Todd Hundley, a guy that I got to watch a lot in AAA, so he's a sentimental favorite of mine. So that makes this one of the better packs I want to open up in this series. We then go to Barry Jones, Jim Neidlinger, Edgar Martinez, Brian Barnes, another sentimental favorite, as I know some family members of his, so that's kind of cool to get his rookie card here. Kevin Moss second year card would have been an amazing card to open up in that day. Kurt Gibson, Kevin Brown, Kelly Downs, Tommy Green, I think that is his second year card. Rafael Palmeiro, Doug Drabeck, award winner for Cy Young, Bill Kruger, Mark Davidson, and Bud Black. So for 91 Donruss Series 2, I'd say that that's a pretty good pack here. But obviously, you're not going to find anything of high value in that set. And we're going to go with the 1990 Donruss, another sentimental favorite of mine. This was a set that I've opened up quite a few back in 1990. Unfortunately, a lot of the rookies just didn't live up to expectations. Always have been looking for a Juan Gonzalez reverse negative out of a pack, Harold Baines All-Star with the line across the star. So a lot of good error cards in here. Don't believe that this is an error box, so I don't think I'm going to find anything like that in this particular box here, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can find here. There are still some pretty good rookies in this set. We start off with Willie Wilson, Lenny Harris, Chuck Carey, Dennis Lamp, Jeff Robinson, Gus Polidor, Mark Williamson, Kelly Gruber, Diamond Kings, the dreaded checklist, Willie McGee, Les Lancaster, Mark Guthrie, Billy Hatcher, Guillermo Hernandez, Don Carmen, and Rick Shue. So not one of the better 90 Donruss packs that you will open up here. So moving right on along, we're going to go to 88 Topps set. I opened quite a few of these back in 88. Again, not a lot of the rookies panned out in this set here. We are looking for Tom Glavine as well as Matt Williams. There is the Keith Comstock error, which I've never opened up one. Don't think I've ever owned one. So that is an outside potential that we can find here. Well, let's see what we can pull out of here. We got Ed Nunez, John Tudor, Wally Backman, Joe Price, Chris Brown, Junior Noboa, Ron Oster, the dreaded checklist again, Darrell Evans, Carmen Castillo, Jeff Montgomery. This is rookie card. Mitch Webster, Claudell Washington, Mike Hart, and Rick Shue. So Jeff Montgomery is the best card out of that pack. Not a high value, but pretty nice rookie. All right, next we're going to go over to 1990 Fleer. Again, just a lot of the rookies just didn't pan out as far as being superstars long term. But the big thing that just really affected the 1990 and 1989 sets is just the fact that they were just so overproduced here. So only the superstar rookies ended up being really big, like Biggio and Griffey Jr. and a few others. But we're going to start off here. We have Mike McFarland, Dave Magadan, Brooke Jacoby, Rolando Romas, Roger Clemens, horribly centered top to bottom. Players of the Decade card, Randy McAmont, Dennis Lamp, Andre the Hawk Dawson, Juan Augusto, Claudel Washington, Dwayne Ward, Rick Honeycutt, Ricky Jordan, which would have been a nice card to open up in 1990, Lee Mazzilli, and Mike Spanky LaValliere. So nothing too great in that pack either, but that's why it's in the first stack. All right, so our next two are going to be the studio, which as I still feel like these are baseball's attempt to try to lure the female audience in with the glamour shot style portraits. So let's see what we can find in here. Have a Craig Biggio rookie potential in this pack here, 91 studio. But we start off with Mike Scioscia, Greg Swindell, Dave Righetti, Marquise Grissom, Dave Stieb, Hojo Howard Johnson, Kelly Mann, Steve Lake with the Cockatoo, Joe Girardi, and Steve Sachs. So none of the big names in there, but always fun to open these up just to see what kind of weird pictures they have. And then as we move on to 1992 studio, we're going to start off with Von Hayes, Deep in Thought, Mike Morgan, Steve Sachs again, Bip Roberts, Alan Trammell, Mike Sharperson, Keith Miller, George Bell, Dante Bichette, Vince Coleman, shockingly without a firecracker in his hand, and Rod Carew checklist. All right, and as we get closer to finishing up the first stack, we're going to go with the 1988 score. Looking for Tom Glavine, rookies, as well as Matt Williams, and sentimental favorite Greg Jeffries for myself, even though it's not valuable anymore. Phil Bradley, Rick Rhoden, Cal Daniels, Tom Bernansky, Larry Parrish, Carmelo Martinez, Ken Landreau, Jim Sundberg, Rich Gedman, Tim Conroy, Steve Shields, Junior Ortiz, Reggie Jackson highlights with the Orioles, Rick Russell, Rick Aguilera, Eric Plunk, and Mike Bielecki. So not one of the better packs there. All right, and in our final pack of the first stack, we have 1991 Score Series 1. Only have a handful of these left. Still have not gotten a Mussina rookie, so hopefully we'll get one out of this box. We have Todd Benzinger, Cal Ripken Jr., Greg Swindell, there's a kid himself, Ken Griffey Jr., Pete Coachman, who I've never heard of other than this card, Tim Nehring, Steve Howard, Mickey Morandini, Ivan Calderon, Darren Dalton, Marquise Grissom, Gary Reedus, Mark Davis, Felix Fermin, Lloyd Mosby, and Phil Stevenson. So no great rookies out of that one, but we did get the Griffey and a few other fairly big names. So that makes that a pretty neat pack. All right, as we move on to our second stack, we're going to start off with a set that I really don't know a whole lot about. So if I pass up something good, more than likely I'll be checking in Beckett to see what they are. But if I pass up something good, please let me know. We have 2007 Topps. So around a period of time that not only was I not collecting baseball cards, I really wasn't watching baseball because I was out in an area in the country that didn't have good cable. So missed a lot of the players here. So some of these guys I've never heard of who might be pretty somewhat decent known names. But we start off here with Brad Thompson, Ryan Spilgores, Brandon Wood, and we have Barry Bonds with #1 all-time home runs with an insert card. So that's kind of a neat, even though I don't like Barry Bonds at all. So we'll see what that's worth. And then we have Carl Crawford, and then Chris Young. So the Barry Bonds could possibly be a nice card, but again, like I said, I have no idea that set. All right, but we're going to move right on along here. We're going to go with the 89 score. Only have like 2 or 3 of these left. I've pulled out a Randy Johnson. I pulled out a Biggio. Would like to see a duplicate of either or both of those, and I have not seen a Sheffield rookie. So there's still a few decent cards that's potential to get here. But we're going to start off with Andre the Hawk Dawson, Bill Ripken, Pete O'Brien, Marvell Wynn, Dave Steve Farr, Lou Whitaker, Mike Jackson, Junior Ortiz, Tim Belcher, Joe Hesketh, Bruce Benedict, Curtis Wilkerson, and then there's the man Al Pedrique, followed by Tom Prince and Tom Gordon. So nothing too great there. And as we move right on along to 88 Donruss, looking for Roberto Alomar rookie. Let's see what we can find here. All right, and we start off with Alejandro Pena, Neil Allen, Sammy Stewart, Storm Davis, Steve Howe, John Davis, Vicente Palacios, Kurt Wilkerson, Pascual Perez, Rick Honeycutt, Melito Perez again, Doug Jones, Tim Belcher, Bill Gullickson, and Jeff Sellers. So I seem to be getting the same coalition of cards quite a bit out of that box here. And still not getting my Alomar, Tom Glavine rookies. All right, as we keep moving, we're going to go to 1990 Upper Deck with the Find the Reggie High Number series here. So some pretty decent rookies. Again, just like I said, the 1990 set just overproduced, and the rookies just didn't have long careers to have high value. But we'll see what we can find here. Starting off with Ron Gant, Damon Berryhill, Greg Briley, Barry Lyons, Greg Swindell, Mark Portugal, Glenn Allen Hill, another dreaded checklist, San Francisco Giants hologram, Todd Stottlemyre, John Dobson, Marty Barrett, Pat Tabler, Matt Marullo. There is Kevin Mitchell team checklist and the Reggie Jackson unsigned Heroes card. Would have been the one to grab if he had signed it. So not a great pack, not a bad pack either. Well, I guess other than that one Reggie Jackson card, it is a pretty bad pack. But anyway, moving on along, we got an 88 Fleer. Again, looking for Glavine rookies. Edgar Martinez rookie out of this set here. And let's see what we can find here. We start off with the Twins and Pirates sticker set. Oil Can Void, Dwight Gooden, Dave Righetti, Bob Patterson, Al Newman, Don Carmen, Ken Schramm, Bo Diaz, Tony Fernandez, Danny Darwin, Daryl Boston, Ryan Sandberg, Juan Nieves, Kevin Kaufman, and Lee Guterman. So a couple pretty big names there, so not a bad pack. And as we keep moving on along, we're going to go to 1993 Upper Deck Series 1 with Piazza rookies in here. I'm not really sure what else is in this set, but we'll see what we can find. I know it's not one of... I think Series 2 was the better series overall, but as a Piazza fan, I hope to get a few more rookies. We have Willie Randolph, Greg Colbran, Tim Belcher, Rich Rodriguez, Jeff Fry, Carlton Fisk, Jeff Hewson, Joe Baver, Darren Dalton, Sid Bream, Jeff Innes, who recently passed to cancer. Cancer sucks. We have Darren Dalton, and I did not realize that he had a card in here, but this is Chipper Jones, not necessarily rookie, but rookie card here. But the Chipper Jones star rookie card. Obviously, his rookie cards are in 91. And we have Wilfredo Cordero and Brett Boone. So Chipper Jones, not a bad card, but again, like I said, it's not a true rookie. All right, and then our final pack of the stack is going to be 1990 Topps. Looking for the Frank Thomas with the outside hopeful, unlikely potential of the no name on front. But we're going to start off here with Danny Jackson, Mackie Sasser, Mark Carrion, Louis Salazar, Randy Kutcher, Denny Walling, Ted Power, Chet Lehman, propaganda piece, Kevin Mitchell, Lou Whitaker, Tom Kelly manager card, Mike Witt, Mike Scott, Pete Smith, Ken Howell, and Glenn Bragg. So nothing too much to brag about as a play on words there. But we're moving right on along here, a little more than halfway through here, with starting our third stack, I should say. We're going to start off with the 1990 Bowman. Again, looking for Frank Thomas rookies. Don't think there's anything else high value rookie in 1990, but there's always a lot of rookies in Bowman. So we're going to start off with a Greg Olson artwork card, Pat Combs, Matt Williams, Howard Hilton, Reggie Harris, Glenn Allen Hill, Tom Candiotti. There's a Larry Walker rookie. So that's one of the better cards in the set. Danny Tartable, Will the Thrill Clark, Mark Portugal, Scott Leas, Cecil Espy, Claudel Washington, and Felix Fermin. So Walker rookie's not a bad card at all. All right, and then we're going to go to 1990 Score, my favorite set of 1990 with the Bo Jackson football baseball. Bo, with a lot of people, was one of my favorite players. So hopefully we'll find that or Frank Thomas rookie. I'll see if we can find something good here. But we have Rick Mailer, Vance Law, Mike Flanagan, Rob Dibble, Paul Coleman, Bobby Witt, Dale Mahorak, Craig Lefferts, Dan Petrie, Jeff Montgomery, Ricky Henderson, Mike Greenwell, Rick Rona, Jay Bell, and Sandy Alomar Jr. second year. So it's pretty big names, nothing too fabulous out of that pack. All right, so our next two packs are going to be 1994 Collector's Choice, one Series 1 and one Series 2. Not real sure what high value cards are in Series 1, so mostly we're looking for the gold and silver signatures of some of the little bit better cards and see, hopefully get something good here. We're going to start off with Roberto Alomar, Royce Clayton, Torey Lovullo, Manny Lee, Javi Lopez, Chris Hoyles, Brett Butler, Scott Leedy, Raul Mondesi, Mike Piazza, silver signature, so that's not a bad card there. I'll set that aside. I don't know what that'll be worth, $1 or $2. And then we have Matt Drews and Johnny Ruffin. So, not a great pack, but definitely with that signature card could make that one of the little bit better packs we'll open up today. As we move to Series 2, there is Alex Rodriguez, rookie. There's a Derek Jeter card in here as well. Love to get a signature of either one of those. We're going to start off with John Crook, which does not look like a picture he would be happy with. We have Todd Worrell, Jeff Russell, Alex Arias, and then Felix Fermin, John Wetland, Travis Fryman, Tom Henke, Mike Jackson, Ricky Batalico, not heard of him in a long time. There's a Derek Lee rookie card. And then we have Damon Berryhill signature silver card. Nothing too great there. All right, and then one of my favorite sets here, the 91 Upper Deck. My favorite series because of the Michael Jordan card, but just really love the design of this set here. Hopefully we'll find the Michael Jordan or maybe a Nolan Ryan autograph or even Chipper Jones or Mike Mussina rookie. I have not pulled a Mussina out of the box, but I have gotten a Chipper Jones, and I think this is actually the final pack of the box. But so we have Wes Chamberlain, Chris Sabo, Brian McRae, Bob Guerin, Mark Lemke, Alejandro Pena, Barry Bonds Team Checklist, Bob Welch, Chris James, Pittsburgh Pirates Hologram, Dave Schmidt, Lance Johnson, the Top Prospect Checklist, Junior Felix, Steve Searcy, and a Nolan Ryan Heroes unsigned card. So not a bad pack, but not a great pack either. All right, as our final two packs, these are borderline capable of being put into the final stack here, but we have 1989 Bowman, looking for Griffey Jr. Rookie. Larry Walker. I don't think, actually, Larry Walker's not in this set here. But see what else we can find. Sheffield. We have Bob Kipper, Andy Hawkins. That is Greg Brock. Luis Aguayo, John Shelby, and there's an Al Pedrique rookie that I did not even know existed here. So that's actually probably the first one I've ever gotten of those. Then we have the Mickey Mantle reprint card, Harold Reynolds, who every time I see this card, I think it's a Griffey. Mark Gubiza, Kevin McReynolds, Glenn Davis, Dave Valley, and Gerald Young. So kind of need to get that Al Pedrique, since I know that there's an Al Pedrique fan that I'm friends with. Have met Al Pedrique and got a few autographs of him, so it's kind of neat there. All right, so we're going to go with a 1986 Donruss. Normally, I'd say this would easily be in the first stack no matter what, but I just really feel that this is a searched box, so I'd have zero expectations of this pack having anything good. I think Dwight Gooden and Kirby Puckett are the best I've gotten out of about 15 packs or more. So I really don't think that there's any hope of getting a Canseco or McGriff rookie, but you just never know. We're going to start off with Sid Fernandez, Dan Pasqua, Jim Rice. There's Ty Gainey, rookie, Darren Dalton, Billy Sample, Dave Collins, Eric Davis, actually one of the better cards in this, so that brings a little hope. Jose Cruz, Joe Johnson, Al Nipper, Jeff Calhoun, Juan Beniquez, Jeff Reardon, and Mike Schmidt. So that's actually one of the better packs that I've opened up there. Still don't feel it's unsearched, but getting a few stars in one pack kind of gives me a little hope that somebody might not have searched at all. All right, so we go to our final stack here with the best potential here. So we're going to start off with the 1990 Leaf, one of my favorite sets. This is Series 1 with the Ken Griffey Jr. and Sammy Sosa cards. George Brett, Nolan Ryan, and a few others that are... John Olerud is also in this series. So a few cards with some value. Unfortunately, not the Frank Thomas that I thought I was actually purchasing the boxes, but still, nevertheless, still a fun set to open up. Starting off with Gene Larkin, Gary Reedus, Bill Spires, Len Dykstra, Kurt Stillwell, Darryl Strawberry, Dave Bergman, Zane Smith, Sandy Alomar, Juan Samuel. There's a Sosa. I think that might be the third Sosa I've gotten out of the box. Gerald Young, Johnny Ray, Mariano Duncan, Ellis Burks, and Dwight Smith. So the Sosa and the Dwight Smith would have made this a really nice pack back in 1990. All right, so we're going to move on to 1989 Donruss. I only have like 2 or 3 more packs of this box that I believe, and I still have not gotten a Griffey out of this or the previous box that I opened up, so I'm a little bummed. Hopefully we'll pull one out of these last couple packs here to raise my spirits a little bit, because I just always feel like I never get Griffeys out of these boxes. We'll start off, we have Darnell Coles, Sean Abner, Dave Anderson, Jack Armstrong, Mike Devereaux, Brian Fisher, Kevin Seitzer, Rick Leach, Dan Petrie, Chris Sabo Diamond Kings, Dave Martinez, Devon White, Pat Borders, Chris Sabo, and Rick Roden. So nothing too great there, but it's starting to come to average for me here opening these. All right, so now we're going to go to 91 Bowman. A lot of good rookies in here. I have pulled a Chipper Jones. There's still Jim Tomei, Ivan Rodriguez, Jeff Bagwell, several other rookies. Just a lot of big names in here that I have not gotten yet. So hopefully we'll start pulling some of the big rookies out of these. All right, so we got a Henry Rodriguez. There's a John Smoltz, Steve Finley, Paul O'Neill, Andujar Cedeno, Jerome Walton with the gum stain, Robin Ventura, Eric Schau, Denny Nagel, Brett Boone, That is his rookie card. Otis Nixon, Dave Fleming, Paul Abbott, and Ruben Amaro. So the Boone's not a bad card, but not the high value cards I was looking for. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the 87 Donruss, and then we'll do the Fleer, since I've already gotten the biggest cards here. Still looking for McGuire rookie, Barry Larkin rookie. Would love to get duplicates of the Bo, Maddox, or Bonds. I'd absolutely love to get another pack like I opened up before, but highly don't expect that. Alright, but we've got Tim Leary as Bobby Witt, rookie. Cliff Speck, Jesse Orozco, Russ Moorman, Jack Morris, Gary Reedus, Joe Carter, Ray Quinones, Neil Allen, Dan Petrie, Dennis Eckersley, Ozzie Smith Diamond Kings, Odell Jones, and Bob Kipper. So nothing too great out of that pack. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and open up the 87 Fleer. Never really opened up many of these packs here. Probably only opened up about 3 or 4 in my life. Still would love to pull a Bo Jackson out of this here. But then there again, the Barry Bonds, the other rookies here. We have Eric Schau. There's a Don Mattingly, nice card. Ernest Riles, Ray Searage. There's the Larkin rookie. So definitely right away gotten 2 good cards out of 2 packs. Greg Matthews, John Grubb, Bo Diaz, Kelly Gruber, Terry Harper, Jeff Stone, Jim Sundberg, Gary Carter the Kid, Jose Akendo, Greg Harris, Tom Foley, and Phil Negro. So Barry Larkin is easily one of the best cards. I'm going to go ahead and throw that into a top holder before I open up the final 2 packs here. All right. Alright, so there we go with the Barry Larkin rookie. And our final 2 packs are going to be 1989 Fleer. If you've watched my videos, you know that right now I am opening up some error boxes. I have about 2 boxes that are about 3/4 of the way full, I believe. Pulled 1 from each box. Still looking for the first Ripken Error out of this box, or first Griffey Jr. Have pulled a Randy Johnson, but it is the cheaper variation of that card. And I do not believe that the Treadway Error is in this box either. So there's still a few of the other errors in there, but just not valuable, but fun errors to open up. We start off with the American League team stickers, Indians, Tigers, Royals, and Brewers. Then we go to Pete O'Brien, Andres Thomas, and this card means we're going to get a Ripken Error out of this here. So we have the Jose Canseco 40-40, Todd Froworth, Tom Herr, Roger McDowell, and the next card is going to be Bill Ripken, and there is the error, which unfortunately my webcam sucks, so you can't really see it, but this is the F-Face error. So obviously definitely a highlight card. Going to stop midway and put it in a top sleeve. Not even take chances with this one. It's been a while since I've opened up one of these, so I'm really excited to get it. This is one of those cards you just never get tired of opening up here. But yeah, so definitely excited to see it here. Even though I know there's nothing really great in the rest of the pack, we're going to go ahead and go through the rest of it here. But we have Chuck Krim, Bo Jackson, nice card, Bob McClure, Scott Bales, Chris Sabo, the checklist, Charlie Hayes, and Steve Curry. So definitely easily going to be the best pack I open up, even if I pull another one out of here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open up the second pack here out of the other box. There is a chance of getting another Ripken Error, which would be amazing. Instead, we get an Edgar Martinez second year, Tony Pena, Ellis Burks, Ivan Calderon, Tim Burstis, Brian Holman, Scott Bradley, Ernest Riles, Eric King, Mike Marshall, Terry Kennedy, Glenn Davis, Dave Parker, Jack Clark, and Tommy John. So nothing too great out of that one, but with these 2 cards, I would definitely say that today's packs were a success. Not sure what these are going to be worth, but still 2 pretty nice other cards here in the packs. But Appreciate you stopping in. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you back soon. Comment any cards that I may not have really highlighted, but cards that your favorites. Let me know who your favorite players are, favorite card sets. Obviously, I can't get too many of the high value boxes, but I would love to open up some packs that people enjoy, because I definitely want this to be more than just me opening up packs that I pick, 'cause I'll probably pick the same packs over and over again. So if there's something you would like to see open, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But appreciate you stopping in. Hope to see everybody back soon and have a great day.